This is a presentation of Dynamic Suryanamaskar or Dynamic Sun Salutation. It is a multidimensional practice, one that has a very positive effect on physical and mental fitness as well as on overall health. The practice is unique and little known. It is inspired by the knowledge and experience of Dr. Krzysztof Stec, a longtime practitioner of the method and expert on the subject. He is the author of the only book on Dynamic Suryanamaskar and of many scientific articles on the subject. I myself introduced a regular practice of the Dynamic Suryanamaskar method into my life, and I would like to share the method and benefits with you. The sequence of positions presented here is called the Rishikesh Series, and it is based on the work done by the Bihar School of Yoga. Since Suryanamaskar practice is designed to leave the practitioner feeling energized and enthusiastic at the end of the session and not exhausted, it should only gradually be intensified by increasing the pace and number of repetitions in a measured and progressive way. In fact, with regular practice, you will find that this Dynamic Suryanamaskar method is generator of great energy, so that you will be able to tirelessly perform your daily duties from early morning until late in the evening. The first step is to master all the positions. They are as follows: Pranamasana, prayer pose with hands folded on the chest. Hasta Uttanasana, raised arms pose, a position that stretches the front of the body. Padahastasana, hand to foot pose, forward stretch with hands at the feet, improving the forward flexibility of the spine. Sanchalanasana, equestrian pose, with one leg in a stride position, opening the front of the body, stretching the pelvic region. Parvatasana, mountain pose, also called downward facing dog, with the head down. The body takes the shape of an inverted letter V. The position strengthens the wrists, stretches a great number of trunk muscles, and helps to adjust the spine. Ashtanga Namaskar, salute with 8 parts pose, a position that strengthens the chest and shoulders. Bhujangasana, cobra pose, opening the front of the body. It strengthens the deep back muscles and increases the elasticity of the lungs. Then go back through the same positions in the reverse order to the starting position. At the first level of practice in each position, you hold the position for a few breaths, paying attention to the specific features of each asana, analyzing and adjusting your posture, and becoming aware of the feelings that arise. It is important to remember that in the first round, it is the left leg that steps backwards first, and in the second round, it is the right leg that goes first. After mastering the basic sequence, you can move on to the second level of practice, which involves the synchronization of the body movements with the breathing. At this level, you can develop your awareness of the effect of the breathing on the different poses. Observe the expansion and contraction of the body as you breathe and perform the asanas. Observe the air in the nostrils, or even practice more advanced Ujjayi breathing at the same time. The best way to progress in practice is to try to increase the number of repetitions of Suryanamaskar first, rather than increasing the speed. A healthy person should eventually be able to do 108 rounds of Suryanamaskar relatively easily. You can start the third level of practice when you do not have any problems with smoothly executing the positions and the transitions between them. Level 3 is a method of performing sun salutation in synchronization with the breathing as at level 2, but at the same time focusing the mind on the chakras and repeating the prescribed mantras. The fourth level of practice primarily works on increasing pace and intensity. At this level, the practice takes the form of an intense aerobic training, and for that reason it is called Dynamic Suryanamaskar. This is the most advanced level when the breathing cycle is slower than the body movements. Traditionally, the aim is to perform 108 rounds of the Dynamic Suryanamaskar, which at level 4, at a fast pace, can be achieved in less than 15 minutes. The best adepts are able to perform 1008 rounds in just over 2 hours. With persistent, regular training, it is possible to achieve a pace of 7.5 to 8 seconds per round. The fourth level makes Suryanamaskar a purifying practice, where toxins accumulated in the body are expelled with great intensity. Dynamic Suryanamaskar enables you to develop to an amazing degree the strength and endurance not only of the body but also of the mind, but doing so requires commitment and dedication. That kind of practice also develops tapasya, or intense desire for spiritual practice. The Dynamic Suryanamaskar book mentioned here and the scientific articles are a source of objective and verified information about the positive effects of the practice. The primary purpose of the practice of sun salutation is the prevention of cardiovascular disease and ailments of the musculoskeletal system, but the practice serves also to increase immunity, enhance mental health, and provide an effective tool for coping with stress. Information about some publications will be included in the description of this video. The practice can also be adapted in accordance with the tenets of the Ayurvedic medicine tradition, depending on which dosha needs to be balanced. Information on how to do this is to be found in the book. Practice in the morning strengthens us, builds up our energy, and gives us a positive attitude for the forthcoming activities of the day. For me, it is a way to polish my character, improve my self-discipline, and increase my physical and mental strength. Persistent, long-term practice is an inseparable part of my self-development path. I do not treat this practice merely as a physical fitness training. It is much more to me. I recommend that you see for yourself what the beneficial effects of this ancient 5,000-year-old practice are and integrate the practice into your own life. At the end of the practice, it is advisable first to slow the pace down and return to a synchronizing of the body movement with the breathing. And then to stop and remain in a standing position for a few seconds. Finally, an integral part of the practice is to experience deep relaxation through laying down in Shavasana, or the dead body posture. This provides the opportunity to integrate your experience of the Dynamic Suryanamaskar practice and to allow your physiological parameters to return to normal. I hope that this video will encourage you to practice Dynamic Suryanamaskar. I wish you a fruitful practice.